This has been an excellent conference, and I think the organizers, Veolia and Agence Française de Développement, IUCN and others, deserve a lot of credit for this. Because what this does is bring experts from around the world who have learned a lot. They're presenting analytical results. They're also presenting case studies to demonstrate what is possible. And if we can't demonstrate success, we're never going to get that tipping point crossed over. And so I think this has been actually a very good experience of getting those who are down in the weeds, literally doing the work, together with some giants at the global level here, having a conversation together. So I actually think this is a very valuable part, but you can't leave it here. We now need to embark upon a sort of a serious political as well as an environmental strategy. If we're to be successful, we have to get politicians who think politically engaged in this. And they are motivated when there are things that are good for their citizens and good for the economy, as well as good for the quality of life and the environment. And so in terms of leverage, we've got to be able to demonstrate that restoring ecosystems makes good economic development sense, that it is good for people, it's good, incidentally, also for politics as well. And of course, we care about it deeply because it's very good for the environment also. First of all, we need the evidence to demonstrate. So for example, if you look at the 2 billion hectares in the world that are degraded, that's twice the size of China. If you could take, and that's degraded, has very little economic use and really not much ecological use. It's sort of lose-lose, really. If you just took 150 million hectares and you were able to restore them, not to pristine forest, but maybe to agriculture or mixed use agroforestry or forestry, you would put almost $100 billion of increased income in the hands of relatively poor people. This is a fabulous thing. A politician understands that. And in the meantime, you create more exports, you create greater food security for your citizens, and you sequester carbon, and so you actually are part of the solution to climate change. All of us need to go out and do even more. And you know, I speak on behalf of the World Resources Institute, one of the leading research institutes working on this area. We are totally committed to make this among our very highest priorities, and we're committed to work together with others, without our flag up, but together in order to cross that tipping point so we can get really transformative action.